Who told you? Who told you? Who told you? Who told you? What? God designed, God designed.
Good evening. What's going on, Boerboel? How's everyone doing this evening? Thank you for joining me. Welcome to the Boerboel Show. I'm your host, Mr. Boerboel Breeder Pittman Jordan, the one that's the Boerboel fanatic that's crazy about the Boerboels. Help me, because I'm sick about these dogs. I'm crazy about the dog. I need help. I've been Boerboel all day. Come Boerboel with me. Welcome to my Boerboel Show. We're going to have lots of updates. We've been super busy, everyone. Oh, we had our first meeting, group training session this weekend. We want to update you about that. We have we invited people to call in with the NABBA saga. We got some updates about that. 15, we're going to be taking calls at 7:15, starting at 7:15. But before we do anything, let's get to what's really important. We're going to start off with the United Boerboel Club. And we got a tremendous amount of updates that we have been making on the website. We have exciting amount of followers just joining us in our fight to better the breed, and we march into these shows. We're getting ready to go for the shows. We've been busy doing the best with our dogs each and every day, like we always do. So let's start with the updates to the website. So let's get this opened up. How's everyone? Where y'all calling from? Where's everyone at? Where's everyone calling from? Let me know that you in here. Let me see here. First, let me do this. All right. Y'all ready? Here we go. All right. There you go, ladies, everyone. You see it. United Boerboel Club is busy. We active. We've been getting busy. We've been working on this day and night. Shout out to the staff, everybody at Exotic Boerboel Breeders. We appreciate all the hard work that you're doing. But don't think that it's just me. It's a community. Everybody is involved. That's involved. We got motion, family. We got motion. So here you see, this is a new at the updates on the site. We keep it popping. Y'all send people to the site that don't know, because we getting it activated. This is going to be your source, the centralized location for all the details, all the data, and all the information that you need going forward with this breed. So everything that you need to know about the Boerboel, this is going to be your place to go. What we got going on here, y'all see it. So lately, what we updated was we started here about the UBC. So let's check out the bylaws. And now this is going to be, I feel like this is something that we need to get our core group together, and we will further develop this. But this is just something that's general right now. This is still being developed. We work. So this is basically, this goes over the purpose of a bylaw. But like I said, this is a ground rules organization. We're going to have several people involved, not just myself. Let's go over here to the Constitution. And this is just to get started. To show what can be accomplished in a very little bit of time with a little bit of effort. If you put your effort into it, if it's something that's you're serious about, that you want to ensure that it's going to be successful, you got to dedicate some time to it, and you got to put some make it a priority. When you make things a priority into your life and give them the attention that they deserve, then you can. It's going to be successful, and it's going to change, and it's going to evolve. And that's what's going to happen with this over time, because we dedicated. We're not going anywhere. And so let's go to the next page that we already worked on. So governance, and this is going to change. Well, this is going. We probably need to change the name of this button, but we can talk about this. We have the multi-dimensional goals here at the United Boerboel Club. Firstly, we firmly believe in teaching, and knowledge is the key to responsible dog ownership. So let's just get that out there. Let you know what we all about. Through our organization, we strive to provide information about the breed, including its rich history, distinct characteristics, temperament, exceptional attributes. Our goal is to equip individuals with the understanding that they need to make informed decisions about the breed, ensuring a harmonious and fulfilling relationship between Boerboels and their owners. That's number one. We want to teach. We want to educate. We're preparing this next generation of breeders and leaders within this breed that's in this community. We're going to arm them with information on how to handle dogs, prepare dogs to present themselves in a polished and a professional manner. So that's where our role is equipping the youth, equipping the next generation with the tools that they need to understand and make responsible and informed breeding decisions. That's what this group is about. And this does not just the youth, but the old, people that's been here that don't know. This is going to be a centralized location for information. So we're going to have real educating and informing of the consumer. Also, we want to also bringing in people that are interested in this breed, that can fit into their lifestyles in a meaningful way, and put them in position with the good dogs, the dogs that qualify for this type of lifestyle and will fulfill their roles or these needs and impact a person's life in a positive way. These are the type of ideas that we need to be talking about on a regular basis, because the dogs have so much to offer, and we tend to just look at what they look like. And the way that the Boerboel has changed my life has given me things to do on a regular basis that's positive. I'm not hanging out with the homies and in the streets where it's dangerous. It's, I got something that to keep, get me back to the house. If I didn't have children, because I'm coming home to my babies. I'm a family man first and foremost. Let me get back over here. But maybe I can see this on the same screen. But yeah, you see what we got going on. Key initiatives. All of this information is on the UnitedBoerboelClub.com. So you go there. Like I said, we making changes, we making progress, we on the go. We making moves. Things is changing, things is evolving. We got people that's calling, and we building up our membership. Right now, you can submit. You can download the application if you would like to start registering a dog. Okay, so you would just go here to this registration form link on the front page, and that's how you can download the form. And eventually we'll have that where you can fill that out online. I think that's a better alternative, or at least have that option. But that's some things that we don't be talking about. The newsletter is coming out. So like I said, family, we're making progress. We're making moves. The history. Okay, let me see here. What page did I put that out? Okay, here we go. More information, just more details. just some general ideas what this is all about. We're talking about an organization that was birthed 7, 10 days, 15 days ago. This is how much progress that we have made thus far. And we're moving at a lightning speed. We're moving at light speed, and I'm pleased. I'm pleased. So let's get back down to the gusto. We had a very meaningful event this weekend. We had 10 people, approximately. Just 2 dogs came out, but I'm happy. Hey, look, you got to start somewhere. We had 2 dogs out, and it's gonna be bigger. We had some video. Main thing is we got some practice in. We did some loose leash handling. We did some proper leash and collar placement, and it was meaningful discussions had. So I'm cool with that, and it's gonna grow. It's gonna get bigger. We got the videos coming soon, so stay tuned. Videos coming soon. Stay tuned. So let's get into NABBA. We will talk about NABBA now, because we got updates with NABBA and Saga, and I want to keep everybody informed because I don't want nobody to think that we just disappeared and we let that go. All right, because we not backing down off of that at all. So I did some digging. They also, again, they refused to comply with these the documents, and what they did come up with was they hit back with the cease and desist letter. No way that I was falling for that bluff move, and it does not have me shook in any way. And we're gonna continue with the fight for the good fight because there is no defamation. Only thing that we're doing is a simple document request. We asking for these documents. We suggest, hey, what do you have to hide? Are you not stealing? Are you? So because of that, I couldn't let it go. I'm just not like that. You don't get started on something, you see it all the way through. And here we go. What we came up with was they took the time out to come up with a cease and desist letter. Respond. I hit them with the I hit them back with a rejection to cease and desist to your request because I feel like all I'm doing is asking for some basic documents, and that's fine. They don't have to. I can easily find more information. So we went over the numbers again with NABBA, and we came up with literally without taking into consideration the numbers of the math, the money that we're taking in off of litter announcements, birth certificates, registrations. We're not even counting none of that. We just counting appraisals and membership registrations. And we came up with figures over 100,000, close to 100,000, just off of the numbers that we know that they reported off of the 2020-21 appraisal results. Close to 300 dogs were appraised. We know that the basic appraisal was $250. We got 300 dogs at $150 to $200. It's 45 to 60,000. And so what we came up with was, let me see. Where did I look up? Tax. Yeah. $990 search. But this is what you do. You go here. If you ever want to look up organization, you can easily do it. And Doesn't take much. So I'm gonna share this with you all, my findings. Went ahead and looked up their tax records that they say have been reporting, and they incorporated in Florida. So we're gonna go to Florida, and then we can easily look up their tax EIN number. Right, you go to, and then you put in their tax EIN number. So go here and then search. So remember, here we go, North American Boerboel Breeders Association. Remember that if we have 300 members, right, paying appraisals, 300 dogs appraised at $150 each, just that number alone is 45,000. 300 times 150 is 45,000. In the last reporting year that NABBA reported these appraisal results. We'll go to the NABBA website for that information. So we can see that we'll go to NABBA, and let's see here. They show results or appraisal results 2021. And then we'll download that document. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, about 50 dogs on each page because I counted. 6, that's about 300. 6 times 50 for the year 2021. Let's take a look. They gross receipts not greater than is $50,000. So what does that mean? Because we want to be clear. Look up gross receipts not greater than. The meaning of gross receipts is e-post read more on irs.gov. The gross receipts defined are the total amount the organization received from all sources during its annual accounting period without subtracting any cost or expenses. Boom. So you see right there is telling you what these gross receipts are. Did y'all see that? Gross receipts not greater than 50,000. If you add in 500 members, let's just say we only got 300 members at another $150 for your membership fee. You're talking about another $45,000. So 45,000 and 45,000, that's 90,000. We know that you have 500 members. So let's say the membership is $100. That's another $30,000. You're still well over what you're reporting. And that's why you're trying to withhold these documents and withhold this information, which is theft from the Boerboel community. This is why we can't get anything accomplished. This is why we haven't had a real education. This is why we haven't had a real show. This is why, because we taking the money and we unjustly enriching ourselves. Miss Hagler, Shirley Hagler. This is what's going on, and it's over with. So we don't have to request this document. This is what you reported. This is what your income that you reported. So this is not what numbers that I came up with. You didn't want to comply with a request. And this is why we have to move forward with the letter. This is why we have to move forward. So I also forgot to leave out that I edited the letter on the UnitedBoerboelClub.com. And like I said, you can download this letter. We're going to update it where we can fill this out online. Right here, you go to this IRS investigation request, and it's about these alleged wrongdoings. So what we're going to edit this to include is that numbers in the math. You can check for that back tomorrow sometime. That'll be updated tomorrow. I'll add that line in. And if anybody wants to call in, the NABBA members, if anybody wants to call in and voice their concerns, voice their opinions, what's going on with my bros at? Yes, we in here. We steady going strong. We steady pumping. We steady going on. It's steady going. And we still grinding. We still trying. We still looking to learn, and we still trying to help people just like we always have been. Ain't nothing changed. It's still the same fight. We fighting a good fight. And if anybody is feeling like they feel bullied or they feel like they don't want to speak because out of fear of retribution, for repercussions, because of what NABBA has done, because they feel like they hold the power, you can call in and you can remain anonymous. You do not have to have your kennel revealed. You do not have to have your name revealed. You can call in and remain anonymous if you feel the need, if this is something that you want to do. So that's where we're at, family. And if I think it's important for everybody to know we dedicated to the breed. We so much involved with the Boerboels that we took away time from the office and what I got going on. We have a caller. Hold on. Yes, hello.
What's going on, my Boerboel brother?
What's going on, my Boerboel brother? Man, hi, how are you doing this evening? Thank you for calling, man. We were so excited. Thank you for calling. We're excited to have you on the show. We appreciate you taking the time to give us a call. Wait a minute.
Sir.
Wait a minute now. Hold on. Let me make sure that we're still on the line. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, we still here. So yeah, so how can so you see what's been going on? I guess you you must be watching the show, or you saw my live or my announcement. How what do you think about with the latest news in the NABBA saga?
What I think about it?
Yeah, have you been paying attention to the show?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay.
I think you're bringing out a lot of valid issues with the organization, and there's a lot of things that the organization need to fix and need to address.
Right, and that's where I'm at. The same, it's not about destroying. Really, we were trying to begin and work with them and repair and rebuild.
Yes. Yeah, it's just for the betterment of the breed, and they need to do what's right for the breed and what's right for the organization if they're going to represent the breed.
Yeah, it's so much that can be done. It's so much that become. Right now, we in talks with dog food companies already, shampoo companies. This is a lot of that we can do.
Yeah, I like what you're doing. I like a lot of the issues that you're bringing up. Think you're definitely headed in the right direction, for sure.
Right.
It sounds like you really care about the breed.
Well, yes, sir. Yeah, I really love Boerboels. I think that You know, they're the awesome, most awesome breed, and that's why they so contested over, because they're amazing dogs. And that's like they near and dear to my heart. And everybody that gets them, they share this same sentiment that I have with the dogs. They love the dogs. I mean, it's like, you know, they have that type of effect on you. And because of that, that's why I am the way that I am about these dogs. They have to help my life and change my life in such a positive way. And I would like to share that with others.
Right. Yeah, because for me, watching what you're doing and seeing you watching your show, following your show, and seeing the dog that you have, I can tell that you really love the breed and that you do have a very strong passion for the dogs. So, I mean, I would think if anybody have any kind of sense, I mean, I would think you would be a person to call and get a lot of knowledge. You know, a person could get a lot of knowledge from you concerning the breed.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, brother, do you also have a Boerboel?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you know what I mean. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I appreciate that. You know where I'm coming from, and you know how the effect that they have on you. It's just something that I can't describe until you get into these dogs. And once you get into these dogs, and that's why I'm so passionate about them. Because I know that future generations are going to be impacted by the decisions that we're making today and the things that we're doing today. And we need to make sure that we're being responsible. And we also have a role as leaders, you know, to make sure that we leave the breed in a better condition than we started. And that's the route that I'm trying to take. And by preparing this next generation, I think that's the strongest move that we can make in hopes of maintaining a breed that is everlasting.
I think what you just said, man, a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Because tomorrow ain't promised. So what you're saying, by saying you're leaving it for the future, I think you're making a lot of sense with that.
Well, bro, I appreciate your support. I thank you for calling in. You know, and it's not about.
I'm definitely going to be continuing to watch your show and continue to follow what you're doing with your organization and what you're doing. And, and I would love to be a part of that.
Okay, bro, hold on 1 second. We got, okay, I'm going to save your telephone number. We got another caller. Hold on. Hello, thank you for calling. Oh, wait a minute. We had another call. Okay, yes, he called it back. Hello, yes, thank you for calling.
Let me say, I really thank you. Appreciate taking the time to do what you're doing. It's very important. So I want to congratulate you and appreciate your work. Yeah.
Man, thank you. Thank you for the support.
Following the show, listening very carefully to what's been going on. Had a few comments about what is not taking place. And what I see, quite frankly, is you have a nonprofit organization that has presented themselves as having a stranglehold on legitimizing Boerboels. And as a nonprofit, on membership fees, not being willing to submit required documentation such as bylaws, board members' identities, board meeting minutes, records. Those things are legally required, and every person has the right to have those documents by law. As a nonprofit, the key is being transparent. And for some strange reason, this organization refuses to be transparent. And what I've found in my experiences is that anytime someone refuses to be transparent when legally obligated to do that, it's because something is being hidden that they don't want to be exposed. There's no other reason why they would not present those documents if they're legitimate. And that's my opinion, that there's something going on. Seems to be one person who runs this whole entire organization. Everybody else seems to be a ghost. Their names aren't known. The board minutes aren't there, which are required by law, so we can see what's being voted on, minutes, etc. And this is a sham. It's a sham and it's a disgrace to the organization, to the breed, to everybody who owns a Boerboel, breeds Boerboels. It's a travesty.
Yeah, whoo, you hit it right on the head. This is my sentiments exactly. This is exactly what I've been saying. This is exactly so. It's like plain as day as you can see. You know why? Simple, because we want to start at the root. That's why I started with those bylaws and the charter request.
Right.
So,
Mr. Pittman, I went on the NABBA website, and it's a disgrace for an organization of this magnitude, this type of influence, and again with a stranglehold in this part of the world on this dog to have a website like that. It's ridiculous to have that much money coming in and you're not spending any time to keep people informed with your website, which is the primary means of communication in our era, is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And the only reason that they're doing that is because they have a stranglehold on it so they can get away with doing all kind of bullshit. Excuse me for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's horse shit.
Right. Hey, you gotta call it like you see it, brother. You gotta call it like you see it. And I hate the way that they unfold like that, but it is what it is. You know, the like you said, the amount of money, with a little bit, if you was really serious about love for the breed, if you was really serious with love for the breed, this would be nothing. This would be something that you want to do, because we trying to advance. We had.
Mr. Pittman, what's infuriating, and I'm gonna let you get back to your other calls. Infuriating is that, just watching this program take place that they're doing, and not having some of the we consider larger or more prominent breeders saying anything leads me to believe there's some other shenanigans taking place, because why aren't they requesting these documents? Why aren't they on board with what's happening if it's legitimate? Is there some corroboration behind the scenes with some of these people with the organization? It's ridiculous, it's infuriating, and it needs to be stopped. Transparency is essential, and I hope you're successful in your endeavor, man, to get these documents and get these questions answered. You all deserve them.
Bruh.
Hey, brother, you have a good night. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thanks for calling. I appreciate you for calling. Thank you for the support, bruh. We're going to keep on rocking. We steady rocking. Y'all heard that. Listen, it's up there. This is that's why I wasn't backing down up off no website and no lawsuit. That's why I wasn't going to back down from no lawsuit, because I love to see this play out in court. We can subpoena all of these documents, and then we're going to uncover a real fraud, really what's going on with the organization and what they're attempting to do. Because I can see it, you can see it. If you've been there, you know what's going on, how they're trying to exclude people, knock them down, and what's going on. And we just not going to stand for that any longer. So listen, we moving forward full steam ahead. The organization is growing. We're going to be announcing different areas where we got the populations of dogs at coming up in the next weeks. So look forward to that. Keep spreading the word. Let everybody know about the movement, what's going on, how we have the things that we're trying to do and elevate the breed. If we're trying to keep track of the bully shows, we're going to start there. That's where we want to start to gather, and our meetings are going to be preparation, show prep. So when we arrive in a place as a Boerboel breeding community, or when we stand together, everything is going to look polished. The dogs are going to be neat. The dogs are going to be crisp. They're not going to be trying to attack. You understand? We here. We coming down. We not backing down. We turning straight Boerboel. So we're going to prepare. We're going to arrive together, and we're going to represent this breed with the class that it deserves. I thank you, everyone that spent time with me joining tonight. I really appreciate every last one of you. If you was only here for a second, if you haven't already, share this with the message, this good word with someone. Don't forget to join the United Boerboel Club Facebook page. We got it going on. We're gonna be doing a lot more posting on there. We have been asking where you come, where you at, and we're gonna be doing. We making moves, y'all. Post. We want to see some dogs. Send us some pictures and some videos to post. Don't forget. Oh, I almost forgot this right here. I'm gonna share this with y'all because this is a beautiful dog, and I hope that you can see this. I want to introduce y'all to Mac. Check him out, y'all. Big boy in Baltimore, healthy. Strong. United, he down with the United Boerboel Club. Okay? Look at him out there kicking it and enjoying himself. That's what this is all about, though, y'all. Y'all see him. Send me them videos, send me them pictures so we can put these dogs out there for people to see. Hey, I appreciate everybody for taking the time to rock with me. We gonna get, that's right, we flipping out Boerboel on them, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all evenings. I'll catch up with y'all next week or in between time.
No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and gloves. Now you got a deal run up. No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and now you got a deal run up. Old gang, old man, old school, young jam.